This is Google Drive. Think of it as a hard drive online. In fact, that's exactly what it is. Drive is a place for you to create and store files somewhere other than physically on your computer. Why is this a big deal? Sometimes networks only let you access your files if you're logged into a computer on the same network. For example, if you create a document on your computer at school and save it to your H drive, you can only access that document on a school computer, not at home and not on your mobile device. If you create that file in Drive, you can access it anywhere that you have a connection to the internet. Let's first take a look at the way Drive works. There are two main sections in Google Drive, My Drive and Shared with Me. We'll talk about My Drive first. When you create a file in Google Drive, it will automatically save in this middle section right here. Every file you create using Google Drive will save in this section unless you move it somewhere else. You can also organize your files into folders if you're the kind of person that needs structure. Shared with Me is where anything that someone else has created and shared with you will go. Let's say a student creates a document and wants to turn it in by sharing it with you. Once they have shared that document with you, it will show up in the Shared with Me section of your drive. If you ever find yourself unable to find a file that someone sent you, chances are you aren't looking in Shared with Me. At the top of the page is a search bar. This bar does not search the web. It actually searches your drive. If you know the name of a file or folder and are having a difficult time finding it, search for it here. It can save you some serious time, especially as you create more and more documents. There are 4 buttons on the right side near the top of the drive page. The first one opens a window that shows recent activity in your drive. The next 2 buttons toggle back and forth between icon view and list view. Choose the view that works best for you. The last button is for settings. Explore this on your own. This video isn't meant to be that in-depth. Now let's create our first document and share it with somebody. To create a document, click the Create button above My Drive. You will be given a few choices as to what type of document to create. These types of documents are similar to Microsoft Office documents but are not the same thing. A Google Doc is not a Word doc and vice versa. You can choose to create a doc, some slides, or a sheet. Docs is a Word equivalent, Slides is a PowerPoint equivalent, and Sheets is an Excel equivalent. Forms are their own thing entirely. They allow you to gather information from anyone that fills them out. They're really powerful, but not something to cover right now. We'll create a simple document. A new blank document will open in a new tab. In fact, everything in Google opens in a new tab, so get ready for that. You'll notice that it looks very similar to Word, but without all of the often unnecessary features associated with Word. A simpler interface can be a good thing for your students. Our document is currently named Untitled Document. To change that, click the file name and create your own. Google Drive automatically saves all your work as you go. There is no need to click a Save button. In fact, good luck finding one under File anyway. Sharing documents is very easy with Drive as well. Let's click the Share button and I'll walk us through the components of the sharing window. There are 2 main sections to the sharing window. The first section is a link to your document. Because everything is done online, there is an actual web address for each document you create. This web address can be sent to another person via email for them to access your document. You can also add this web address to a website for visitors to click on and view the document. The second section is for granting access to specific people. By default, your document is private to only you. You can change the level of permission 2 ways. You can click the Change button to grant permission to your document in a broad way, or you can add specific people to your document as editors, commenters, or viewers. Editors can work on your document and make changes in real time with you. Commenters can see your document but cannot edit it. They are able to make comments though. Viewers can only view the document. They cannot edit it or make comments. To add specific people, search for them by name, first and last. Once you've decided who to share your document with, click Send and then Done to go back to your document. Let's go back to Drive to see what our file looks like back in there. Close the tab for your document, and don't worry because it autosaves, and take a look at your Drive tab. The file is right there. If you'd like to create a folder so that you can place your file in it, click Create and choose Folder. Name the folder and click Create. Now you can drag the file right into it. That's about it for navigating Drive, creating files and folders, and sharing them with others. Thanks for watching.